Namaste and welcome to Placebo Breath. Breathing patterns done daily for 21 days. Even though the title says it's done daily for 21 days, you can do it 1 day, 2 days, or just once. Understanding breathing patterns will help you with your emotions, with the physical body, with the mental body, and the spiritual body. Breathing patterns are a precursor to pranayama. For the ones who have done yoga and who understand the power of pranayama, breathing patterns comes from there. I've simply put it into a smaller module so it can appeal to both the scientific and the non-scientific believers. Please allow me to take you through the 3 important breathing techniques in any breathing patterns or pranayama that you may ever do. There are some misconceptions about certain breathing patterns that have trickled into a classical pranayama series. At the same time, certain fundamentals that exist in pranayama exist in our daily life. For example, breathing comes from watching animals and children, which basically means we're going down to a core primal way of living, thinking, and breathing. So without much ado, let's get started with the 3 important techniques. So the first important technique is breathing from the abdomen. So essentially, we're going to break up the breathing patterns into 3 parts: the abdomen, the middle chest, the upper chest. So let's get started with the lower abdomen. So here I have tucked my t-shirt in. As you can see, a slight bulge in my abdomen, which I've intentionally kept out. Now, the idea is to imagine you're blowing out a candle or you're blowing into a balloon, okay? So simply visualize it into your mind. So just watch me. If there's a candle in front of me, I would go, breathe out and watch how my belly gets sucked in. So I would encourage you to practice this right away. Let's start together. Breathe in, push belly out, breathe out, pull belly in. You may try it from the mouth to start with, but as you advance, it's done from the nostrils. So let me take you through the advanced series of where I want you to go by the end of the 21 days in terms of the abdominal breathing. What we're simply doing is practicing the technique of Kapalbhati or fire breath. So the fire breath happens like so. Observe the pumping action of the abdomen coming in, abdomen going out. The focus has always been on the abdominal going in, which means exhalation. So watch again in slow motion. Breathe out, exhale, pull tummy in. It's like a balloon being pressed and air coming out. So essentially, pulling tummy in, compressing, pushing air out. The inhalation happens automatically. Now let's try one basic set of only 11 strokes. What I did was 120 strokes, which is where I would like you to go over the next 21 days. Let's try that together. 11 strokes of the pumping breath or the fire breath. We may start slowly to suit your technique and your speed. Slowly start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Observe, I was using my mouth, but you may practice with your mouth, and as you get better, you may use your nostrils. So let's try one more round of the forceful exhalation using your abdominal muscles. This time with your eyes closed and at your own count. Start. Keeping your eyes closed, simply observe the changes, if any. Observe how you feel in the body. Observe how you feel on the face. It's very important to work within your limits, to improve your capacity step by step, just like how you would do physical exercise. You slowly build up, first by doing a warm-up, then increasing your intensity every day, 1% at a time. Same way with pranayama or placebo breath, the idea is to slowly improve your technique. Now, taking that you have understood the technique of the fire breath, I suggest you practice daily, if not every 3-4 hours. And over a period of 7 days, we will keep the number of breaths that we do. For example, today we're doing 11 of as many breaths as possible. So 3 techniques, 11 breaths. Tomorrow we will try and do 11 again. Then on the 3rd day, we will double to say 22 if we can. Then so on and so forth, we will keep improving as we go on. Remember, the 21 days of breathing will help you clean the brain, improve your thought process, improve your lung capacity, improve the circulation to your heart, improve recovery, helps anti-aging, and a lot of other factors. We have completed the first technique, which is the abdominal exhalation. Now we will practice the second technique, taking your hands on your rib cage, pressing in pretty firmly, and observe now how the breathing happens in the rib cage. I'm expanding outwards and there's a slight uplift happening, but the abdomen is pulled in. So let's try that. Breathe in, breathe out. 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 Rest. Observe the changes, if any. Observe how automatically the breathing happens a bit more into your rib cage. So coming back to instructions, remember when you press on here, most of the breathing will happen around here, which is very important for opening up your rib cage, expanding your lungs. Now the third technique is the one with the upper chest breathing. We also call this the panting breath. In yoga terms, this is known as Bastrika, where we do it with the hands up. But for the series that we are practicing, the placebo breath, we will practice the basic technique, which happens like so. When you breathe in, you lift your shoulders up towards your ears. When you breathe out, you bring them down. Breathe in, breathe out. Now you may practice with me. Breathe in, breathe out. 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 3 more. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. So essentially, what you're doing in this breathing pattern is you're breathing from here, which then lifts your shoulders up, which then allows the breath to move into your nostrils. Once again, watch, breathe in. I'm expanding the rib cage, pulling the breath in, as a result of which the shoulders rise. And then when you breathe out, you do the opposite. Shoulders drop, exhale out air, and rest the shoulders. So let's practice one more round of the panting breath with the shoulders rise, eyes are closed. Stop, breathe in, breathe out. 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 Keep your eyes shut and observe what you are feeling. You might find slight lightheaded. You might feel slight dizziness. If you feel any of these symptoms, please reduce your practice. Most of the times, these symptoms happen because we are bringing in more oxygen, flushing out more carbon dioxide, and we are retraining the breathing patterns. You may also find a sense of relaxation through your face. Some of you might find you're feeling sleepy. Some of you might find you're feeling ecstatic. Simply listen to what your body is telling you. If you're feeling sleepy, have a lie down. Relax on the pillow, relax on the couch, tilt your head back, and just give yourself 2-3 minutes of restful lying down. For the ones feeling energetic, use the space to close your eyes and focus on that energy becoming an intention and getting manifested. So thank you for being part of the first day of Placebo Breath, where we create the effects for the brain to believe that it is exercising by flushing the toxins through the lungs. I'll see you tomorrow, same time, same place. And I look forward to taking you through the second day of the Placebo Breath. Now I'm open to any question and answers that you may have. Namaste. Happy practicing. Remember, practice for 1 minute. It's better than practicing for 0 minutes. Keep breathing. Keep the placebo going. Get younger, get healthier, get fitter. Namaste.